Hello and welcome to FiveJay Gaming. I'm FiveJay and the streaming extravaganza continues with the final stream of the day, Flashback, the 25th anniversary edition on Nintendo Switch. Love this game, so awesome. Oops, I don't have my browser muted. There we go. That's confusing. Whew! This is the last stream I'm able to do until next Saturday. So, soak it in. Unfortunately, we only have 54 minutes to do this game. So, we will not be able to get through all of it. I kind of regret not doing the modern version because the modern version actually has a totally different soundtrack that I don't think I can activate now that we've started a retro version of the game. But I don't want to lose the progress from the first time playthrough. Plus, it's good for you to see the old-fashioned game, and then, you know, maybe you'd be interested in buying it and checking out the modern version with that sweet, sweet, awesome... Wait a minute. Can I... Oh, no, never mind. I think I can just turn it off. We might be good. We might have just activated the modern soundtrack. That'd be awesome. We'll see if it works. Oh, those sound effects are definitely not 8-bit. I'll show you again. Right. Now I'll put it in 8-bit mode. I didn't think about this. Alright, now listen to this elevator. And I'll show you what happens when we access the computer. A duplicator has escaped. We believe it may have outside assistance. Your mission is to find it and eliminate it before the virus controlling its biobrain can multiply. You'll be supplied with a photograph of this individual. Be careful. This machine is dangerous. Alright. Now, if we do that same screen with the modern sound on... It's got a vaguely military sound to it. Okay, so we gotta insert our work permit. Boy, even the computer sounds are totally different. See if I can insert that work permit multiple times. Nah, that's okay. Okay, I'm missing my chat pop up here. Fire says, I love your streaming soon picture. Reminds me of Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon DLC. Yeah, it does. It was off a website, though. I didn't make it myself. I wish I had that kind of skill, but I do not. Folks are sad that I'm not streaming for a week. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, guys, but I'm going to have a good time on vacation, and I need to take some time off, so it'll be good. JD says, Topshop, a famous clothing store in England, have the exact same layout, just with the words, Topshop. Interesting. Oh yeah, and JD's taken off for 3 weeks. Well, I hope you enjoy yourself. It's a long time to take off and really get some relaxing done, and some exploration and so forth. Fire says, by the way, I was flattered when you said I was the best commentator. Oh yeah, JD. Yeah, so you got friends in the chat. Okay. I think we already got our special photo out of here. This little machine gives you this, I don't know if I can use it for anything, but it gives you this little... Yeah, it's like a photo booth. But if I use this photo of the cyborg that we're looking for, then I can talk to him with that photo and says, hey, I've seen that guy before in the bar. All right, now we go find him at the bar. Oh, that's not an elevator. Oh! Good thing we saved just after we'd accepted the mission. Critical's back. What's up, Critical? Says, how's it going, Five Crew? Hey, man, how's it going? JD says he's lonely. Aw. Well, hopefully you're less lonely when you're here hanging out with us. JE, what's up, man? Says, yeah, you don't want to get burned out, FiveJay. Well, I'm less likely to get burned out streaming than I am just other aspects of life, you know. The work schedule is pretty heavy, you know, when you work 5 days a week, every single week, man. It never ends. You don't get breaks like you do with school. Yeah, you don't have homework, but you work longer hours and you don't get those breaks. So you got to take some vacation. Versus Zach, he's a Lego maniac. Is that from something? Sounds familiar. Virus is JJ. He created Lego Michael Bay. What? I would never create that. How dare you, sir? Michael Bay. More like Michael Not So Bay. You know, like when you say this person is Bay. Never mind. I just hope you appreciate how supremely corny that joke was. Ooh, the gunshots have different sounds. Okay, that's modern soundtrack gunfire. You ready for old school soundtrack gunfire? Big difference. They obviously use totally different sound effects. They kind of lead you on a wild goose chase in this. Fire says, that jingle is from an old commercial. Aha. Must be an old Lego commercial. I love that I'm shooting in this bar and nobody cares. They're all just drinking. Like, whatever. Alright, where's that photo I need to show people? Apparently he doesn't care about one of you guys. I know that guy. He has a friend in the police. Where can I find this friend? Go to Restricted Area 1. I think he's on duty there. But be careful, those guys are mean. Restricted Area 1, you say? First of all, I'm getting my force field out because I'm pretty sure I get jumped at some point here. I think I gotta go back to... Oh, he's right here. I really don't trust this guy. Cyborg 21 wants to make a deal with you. He'll be waiting behind the bar. I'm pretty sure this is the point where he jumps me, so... Okay, well, he jumps me at some point, man. He totally does. Maybe it's up here. There was a guy right here, and now he's not here no more. Behind the bar, so maybe here. Ha! What? See? Knew it. Don't shoot! I'm not Cyborg! His hideout's down below. His pal, the cop, has the key. Does he now? Does he? Let's see. Fiery says, Flash, he just got Lego Road Rash. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Melee Man's here. What's up, dude? He says, hey, Jay, 4th stream of the day and finally wearing glasses. I was also wearing it during Nintendo Prime stream. 1st stream of the day. Technically 5th stream right now. Fiery says, Michael Bay made a Got Milk ad before. Oh, really? That's kind of funny. Melee Man says, finally a better time to say bah humbug. Is it? Melee Man says, you're no longer at 1.3. Somebody unsubscribed. Like I said, I had all those folks who joined for giveaways, and they slowly unsubscribed, so it's pretty regular. I fully expected to drop below 1.3k if I'm sitting there at simply exactly 1.3, yeah, I'm going to drop below it. So we need a few more subscribers before I feel like we're really going to confidently stay there. How dare you. That punk. I should have left my shield, or been better about my shield. Noise. Pyro says it was actually good, and it had no sign of explosions or giant transforming cars and mutant turtles. Wow, that is weird. Go with the Craig says, isn't this on Switch now, or am I mistaken? I'm not sure. I don't know if this game's on Switch. I don't know. I couldn't tell you on that one. I mean, maybe. It's possible it might be on. Let's see if who's some friends listen online. I mean, it might be. Yeah. It's possible. JD says, Yusuke is funny. I know him from other streams. His first time coming here, Spider Monkey and myself got banned. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Melee Man, what up, man? He says, why didn't I receive the notification when Nintendo Prime's near stream? I don't know, man. Don't know what to tell you. I don't send him out personally. Man. I think what we gotta open this. With the key. Am I gonna fall and die down here? Ooh, secret lair. JD didn't get a notification either? Man, what's the deal? Go with the Craig says, lol, just got here, didn't know you were playing on Switch. Yeah, man. Just messing with you. J.E. says, I enjoy that Michael Bay film called The Rock and Michael Bay's first Bad Boys film. Oh, he made Bad Boys? Nice. It's a Will Smith film, so I gotta love it. I have no choice in the matter. Whoa! Ugh. Back off, punks. Man, some of these guys take a lot of hits. Yes! We took out that cyborg. Mission completed. Zip. That's kind of nice. They just teleport you back here. Yeah, they completely redid all of these sound effects. It's cool. And that means the notifications are set on all for everyone I sub to. Very strange. I don't know, man. JD says, Jay, you actually made me laugh on purpose. Lol. Fiery says, the first Transformer live-action movie was kind of good. The others were trash, though. I liked the first one as well. And I was excited. I was in high school when that movie came out. And then I was excited. I took a day off work to go see the second one in theaters with a friend. And we were super excited, and we got in there. And, like, when we left the theater, we were, like, slinking out. Like, I hope nobody sees me. That movie was awful. Man, the man says, if I ever received the notifications, I was taking a nap and on vacation in the hotel. Ooh. So not real available, you're saying. JD says, as a child, I like the first 4. As a teen, I hate them all. Oh, no. You're a young teen, and you still don't like them. That's not good. The generator, which supplies New Washington, is encountering a serious problem. A maintenance check has revealed that one of the 3 boards on the main computer has been altered. Your mission is to replace this board. However, you'll only have 1.5 minutes before the whole installation self-destructs. The teleport in the lower level below will take you directly to the heart of the complex. 500 credits. There's that work permit. And the man says, so I couldn't join the Mega Man and NP streams. That's okay, man. Nobody makes them all. Harry says, what's your opinion on Ren and Stimpy? Dude, I love Ren and Stimpy. That show was amazing. I used to watch that at my friend's house. Again, on a channel I didn't get at my house. So I couldn't watch it at my house. Plus, my mom never would have let me watch that show. But at this friend's house that I was at, like, every day, we used to watch it and loved it. Classic 90s gross out humor. Fiery says, did you know Sony once made a toaster? Somehow I'm not surprised. Go with the Craig says, I don't know this mission. Doesn't sound like it's worth 500 credits. It's more dangerous than it sounds. Just you wait. Melee Man says, no, I was napping during the streams I was mentioned, so I was so tired, not sleepy, from walking a lot at the zoo, and I went walking a lot. I'm going to be doing lots of walking on this vacation. There's all sorts of sweet hiking we're going to do. Plus, we got to wear out my dog, or she's super hyper, and we're taking her throughout the towns and stuff. She's going to be with us when we eat at restaurants. We'll be eating outside, and she gets to stay with us, but you don't want her to be hyper, because then she'll be trying to jump up on tables and stuff. JD says, I want Google to make a console. Yeah, that'd be cool. All right, we got 1.5 minutes from right now. I forget all the hazards, so we're probably going to die more than a few times getting this solved. All right, jump and jump. Grab on. Open this up. I think I have to roll on this next one. Yep. Where am I? Okay. Tried to roll. Failed. That's okay. There's only one hit. Of course, we could run out of time, which would be tragic, of course. Oh, no! Oh, it didn't hurt us. Lucky us. Gotta get up there. Oh, and then go down here. I think we're just in here. Okay. I died like 1 billion times the first time I did this this level, so. Time, I got 12 seconds. Looks like we're going to be okay. There's a place for the card. So put it in there. Dude. Like, for real, though. What the heck? I had it in my inventory. Why didn't it equip? Or why didn't he put it in there? Alright, so take 2. Whoa. Wow. Suddenly just a load of chats. My goodness. What happened? Looked away for 1 second. Fiery says, oh no. We're doing Ren and Stimpy stuff now. Like I said, it's kind of gross out humor. I'm debating whether or not I want to read them out. Ren says, do you want any rubber nipples, Mr. Horse? No, I do not like it, sir, but do you have any rubber walrus protectors? Walrus, call the police! Super weird. JD says, I don't want to stream games on a phone or something. I just want a box under my TV. I get you. Go with the Craig says, your dog will be so hyper it will use Hyperbeam in the restaurant. Kind of, if Hyperbeam is her jumping up on the table and eating other people's food. Melee Man says, I might soon be going to the Mall of America. I heard it has the Nickelodeon theme park in the middle of it and is the largest mall in America. It's one of the largest malls in the world, actually. It kind of goes back and forth with the mall that's in India on whether it is the largest mall in the world. Indoor mall. Largest indoor mall in the world. It does indeed have a Nickelodeon theme park in there. It used to be Peanuts, a Peanuts-themed theme park, not Nickelodeon. So there's a lot of folks in Minnesota that are all, I miss the days when it was Peanuts in here. You know, Charlie Brown and Snoopy and all that. Fire says, too bad Ren and Stimpy adult party cartoon is a thing. That doesn't sound good. Melee Man says, all your streams are missing the live chat replay, Jay. All of my streams have the live chat replay since March 9th, 2018. Well, it used to have them. Don't know what to tell you, man. I've had it on for the longest time, and I haven't turned it off, so don't know why it would change on me. Once again, to go here first. Turn, jump, jump, get up there. JD says, Jay, how tall are you? How tall aren't I? I am a measly 5'7". Not tall at all. Ugh! Go with the Crag says they should have kept some of the peanut stuff. Sounds like it was cool. Well, they did, and they rebranded it. Like the flying tree, with like the chairs. Those chairs that fly around. Whoa! That was a Peanuts thing. They just rebranded it, so it's still there. They just changed the characters that are displayed on it, you know? Once again, let's make sure we've got the motherboard. It's in our inventory. It is the item we have activated. There's a place for the card. Great. There's a place for the card. Great. There's a place for the card. Why can't I put it in there? There we go. Whew. Took way too long. 15th try. Okay. I think we only lost one shield there. Go with the Crag says, you're still taller than me, Jay. No, really? 5'7"? I'm taller than you? How old are you? Are you fully grown? J.E. says, were you upset when the Bailey Brothers Circus had closed its door for good? You know, I probably went as a kid, but, you know, I hadn't been to a circus in forever, so I guess it didn't really affect me that much. Farrah says it was even more crude and gross than the original. It was made for Spike TV and was raunchy and vulgar and was canceled after 7 episodes with only 4 airing. The others can be found on DVD. Yeah, that sounds a little overboard. I feel like we get successors for that show, though, and things like Adventure Time, I feel like keeps alive some of that spirit. Some of the gross out humor and just weird stuff, you know? JD says, I feel like I'm too young to get these chats. Paris says, with 2 extra episodes that only remain as storyboards on the DVD. Yikes. The restricted Area 3 has been invaded tonight by a colony of mutants. We fear they will attack the population. Your mission is to clean up this zone. Salary, 600 credits. This is the last mission, I believe, we perform in this area. And then we move on to Death Tower, which I think was censored in the SNES version of this game to be called Cyber Tower. I don't know, I guess Nintendo didn't like it being called Death Tower. Go with the Crag says, I'm indeed fully grown. You are an inch or 2 taller than me. Oh, so we're like the same height, really. Really. It's very little. Little? Wow, nice word. It's very little tangible difference there. Alright, this is the place right here. Oh, yeah, this one is tough. I died a lot doing this. Whew. But I've done it a few times. Hopefully, we have gotten good and can get through this without dying too many times. Hey, Ryuko-chan, what's going on? Says, hey guys, sorry I'm late. Took my nephews out to the theme park. Had a nap when I got home. The nap turned into 6 hours of sleep. Haha, being old sucks. Well, I was going to say, well, if you're so tired, what are you doing now? It's much later than it was earlier in the day for you, but looks like you had your night's worth of sleep already. Oh, what did I do? There we go. By the way, Ryuko-chan, I've turned on the modern sound effects. So all the music and sound effects are different now. Halloween Head says, buy Smash TV, you won't regret it. I'd like to try it sometime. And thanks for hanging out, Halloween Head. This is the second stream that I noticed you on here, so thank you. Reconnecting all of my chats, because it says I only have 3 people in there, but I can see more than 3 names right now, so there we go, 11 people. Thanks, folks. Go with the Crag says, but Death Mountain in Zelda was okay for Nintendo. That's a really good point. That makes no sense. But that was Nintendo years later in the N64 era. Though technically Death Mountain was a part of the original NES game, but did you ever see anywhere that it was called Death Mountain? I don't know. Was it ever in the manual or anything that it was called Death Mountain? See, I'm using the force field to block their shots. It's tricky. Gotta get good with that force field since it only goes up for a second and it's gone. J.E. says, well, now your offspring can't go to that circus in Minnesota. Yeah, I suppose. I don't know how much I really care, honestly. Fiery says, heck, Billy West, who's that? The voice of Stimpy in the original, rejected the role after looking at the storyboard, saying it was the worst thing he'd ever seen, as wondering how it was picked up for TV. And then he went and voiced it anyway? Huh. Interesting. Guess he did it for the money. Ha ha ha! That was a perfect block there. JD says, I've been thinking. I spent my whole evening with Jay. You have. The whole day. But you get all of tomorrow to yourself. So. Fire says, there was only one semi-good episode, which was a sequel to Fire Dogs from the original. Ryuko Chan says, I don't think Nintendo back then would have approved the word death in their games, lol. Right, but a great point. Death Mountain was even in the original Legend of Zelda. I'm just trying to think if it was printed anywhere. Because that's where you fight Ganondorf, right? Or Ganon, sorry. Pig Ganon. You bomb that rock and you go inside, and it's taking place on Death Mountain. Just not sure if it was printed on there. Was Death Mountain also a part of Zelda 2? Because I think it was a part also of Link to the Past. It was also a part of Ocarina of Time. So, like, the word death apparently is a double standard for Nintendo. Interesting. Yes! I can't believe I survived that encounter. Awesome. Pyro says, no, he didn't. The creator voiced Stimpy instead. Ah, got it. Okay, I was never really sure what's on the next screen there, so I just shoot just in case. What are we? The key. There we go. J.E. says, do you guys go to church on Sundays? I don't. I used to, but now I do streaming on Sundays. So trying to find another way to make it work out. Maybe once I go full-time, I'll make time Sunday mornings to go to church. JD says, I know there was a game with a mountain called Death Mountain on NES made by Capcom. Cinemassacre played the game. So there's two things then. Ryuka-chan says, I'm ashamed to say I never completed either Zelda or Zelda 2. Hey, that's okay. You definitely should. Zelda 1 is incredibly, like, exactly the same as later Zeldas. I cannot believe how close the original Zelda is to all of the later top-down Zeldas. Like, they nailed it out of the gate. Zelda 2 is the weird one, but I love Zelda 2 so much. I think it's awesome. So very good. I believe if I stand right here... Hiya! See, I told you I'd play this level before. Oh! I forgot I couldn't make that jump that way. I think I have to do a running jump. Rats. JD says, so they did allow the word death. That's very strange, because, yeah, I was reading that on the SNES version, Death Tower is called Cyborg Tower. So, man, that's so weird. Fiery says, the funny thing about the show is the creator voices every male in the show, and every male except Stimpy sounds like Ren. Yeah, they kind of do. They kind of do. Or are you talking about specifically just that weird new adult version? Sequel. Go with the Craig says, Zelda 1 is great, but the second quest in that game is kind of obtuse and annoying. That's true. The second quest, I never beat that. I really saw no point. That was crazy tough. Okay, here we go. Oh, couldn't quite pull it off. It's okay. One hit's not a big deal. JD says I finished Zelda 1 and made it pretty far in 2 until I died and had to start the game again. So I just gave up. Boy, you only died once in that game? That game is ridiculously hard. You should die like 17 billion times, and then it takes you back to the beginning every single time. Going through that swamp is so annoying. Woof. But that game is seriously amazing. I love Zelda 2. But yeah, super tough. Super crazy tough. If he shoots you in that moment, I think that it kills you. I think you fall off the edge. No, it's not this one. Because if it's a tall jump, you die, but that's not a tall jump. That's a short jump. Oh, super fail. Ah, double fail. We only got like one hit left. Whoop. Ryuko-chan has played and completed Zelda 1 and 2. I thought that you said that you didn't. It's crazy to think the Wii and Wii U were their first console. Their first consoles. You must be talking about your nephews. You must have left off the part where these are your nephews. I'm thinking you're saying my nephews played and completed Zelda 1 and 2. It's crazy to think the Wii and Wii U were their first consoles, and through that they played all the old games in the Virtual Console because of that. Super cool. Yeah, see, I knew it. I intuited the omission there. I love that. That kids, you know, these days are not disinterested in the older games. They go, there's a history here, and I want to know it, and I want to experience it. I think that's really cool. I think the other way to get this stone on that switch is to just chuck it. Wah! Yeah. I don't know how to get past this bomb on the ceiling without it dropping and killing me. I honestly don't know. So that means we're taking one more hit. That means we have no shield left after that. Alright, Fiery, I think that one probably shouldn't have been in there. I'm just gonna delete it. I'm not timing you out or anything. So yeah, that sounds like a very adult version of that show that was once a kid's show. Though, a edgy kids show at that. Okay. I think we can do this just right. I think it's possible. J.E. says, Idina Menzel made a song for Disney called Let It Go and a song for this Supergirl TV show called Small World. I enjoy both songs, by the way. Fiery says, sorry. No problem. Ryuko-chan says, lol, YouTube does that sometimes. It just randomly deletes the beginning of my chat, and it's cool. I love that they can play those games. It's so vital that Nintendo gets this online service right. It really is. Oh, if I'd put up my shield there, we would have lived. Too bad. Yes! Oh, I thought I had it. He must have had his shield up. Too bad. Close, close, close. Shield. Oh, man. They're getting the best of me, guys. There we go. Can't keep getting hit. JD says, I got some interesting facts about Cyberpunk 2077. Want to hear them? Sure. Why not? Other than the fact that the game looks awesome. Oh no! I thought I had... What am I doing? What am I doing? What was all that? Boy, I keep bungling that. Wah, wah. Fire says it's a bad show, and after that, the creator John K. got fired from Viacom and went to work for Adult Swim, only to be fired from them 2 years later before being arrested. Oh boy. So, sounds like he's not a real good dude. Wah, wah. Nintendo Forever says, I'm back, Jay. I was playing some FE Heroes. Nice. It's a good game. I like FE Heroes. Oh, excuse me. Starting to get tired. Wait. I have some caffeine right here. Go with the Crag says this game is Cyberpunk 1990s. Yeah, it kind of is. I love it. Oh yeah, that's right. There's nothing here. Pick up the stone, chuck it at the wall. You've been chucked. And then this part. Ah, I can never figure this part out. Well, I got that guy, but the bomb still got me. I can always get that guy. How many shields do we have left? None. So we cannot take a hit. Once again, we're in exactly the same spot as before. Ah! He shot later than I thought he would. Okay. That's good. We took one less hit this time than last time. We just need one more shield when we get to that part later. That's all we need so far. Oh no! How did that happen? Ah. Okay. Great. Off to a good start again. Fire says, but he'll remembered for the amazing show he made in the 90s. True story. Nintendo Forever says, do you know some people pay for $1,000 in orbs in FE Heroes? I have never paid a cent for those orbs, and I still have over 100 orbs right now. Nintendo gives away so many orbs, I feel like it's not necessary. But I get it. Sometimes you don't get the character that you wanted. And some people might just be willing to pay for orbs until they get the character they wanted. I've gotten lucky a lot of times, though, with those characters, so I'm happy with what I've gotten for free. JD says Cyberpunk 2077 is actually the fourth in the series of the first three RPG board games. Oh, weird. Hang on. Okay. Another round of combat here. Whap him on the head. Okay. I think we're only down one shield so far. We're in a really good spot now. Really, really good. I think we should be able to take this next part out. We should be able to get to a new spot of this level now. We got 16 minutes left of the stream here, so we can do it. Fyrus is one of the episodes when Ren seeks help and show when he was young. He ripped off Bug's legs and tortured a frog and let it live, and then kills his therapist before the frog commits suicide. What is this? I don't know that we should be talking about some of these episodes, man. Sound pretty psychological. JD says, Jay, the first rule in gaming, never trust what's under your feet. I've told you this before. Never. Never trust. Fire says, and the worst part is this episode was supposed to air for the original show. Oof, no good, man. Go with the Crag says, in the FE Heroes trailer they released recently, they had Micah from the Radiant Dawn in it wearing a kimono. Almost made me want the game. Oh, yeah, they had this whole set of heroes wearing kimonos recently. Pretty cool. Nintendo Forever says, Jay, enter the Konami code in Flashback. If you do, you'll see Thanos. No. JD says, when's Gamecom? I'm still not sold on Cyberpunk 2077. I need to see some gameplay. I hear ya. Okay, if I'm at this spot on the map and then I roll forward, I can take him out before he can shoot me. And not run into that bomb. Just as important. We've got 2 shields left. We're doing much better this time. Okay. Don't get shot. Okay. So we got to jump over this. Now we need to get all the way up top there. And getting back down, you can get yourself hurt if you don't get down the right way. Alright, we hit the switch. Watch this. This is cool. Isn't that sweet? Okay. So, if I drop down just right, we can pull this off. See? You get the block? Yes! Whew. Go with the Craig says, Jay, did you see the Doom Eternal gameplay? Not yet, man. Not yet, man. Yeah, Fiery, you mentioned the Fire Dog sequel is the good one in that series. Ryuka-chan says, I'm starting a new job next week. Less hours, but a more relaxing environment. Basically an old people's cafe. More time for gaming now. Hashtag winning. Less hours, but more relaxing. Okay. Oh, so it's still hourly wage. So you're getting less money because you're working less. I see what you're saying. I was like, this sounds good. I see. Not salaried. Because if it was less hours and salaried, you know, at the same level, I mean, then it'd be no downsides. But I see what you're getting at. Oh, yeah, that guy. Actually, I think he's the one I want to go for first. So, I think I'm going up this way. And to test. He's going to come after me up here. So we're just going to keep on firing. He's a big dummy. Oh, no. I say as he takes me out. Woof. I don't think we have any shields anymore. Okay, we have one more shield. JD, I do not know when Gamescom is. Hey, 100 credits. Random. Nintendo Preferences, do you know what Heroes IVs are, Jay? Heroes IVs? I don't know what those are. Oh, and there's a key. Nice. 2 for the price of 1. J.E. says, have you guys seen every film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Because there's some in that universe that are probably worth skipping. I have seen them all. And I agree with you. For sure. Fiery says, Fire Dogs had a sequel, some funny jokes like when Stimpy plays a flute and Ren just dances and a lot of the original characters appear in the episode. That's fun. That's fun. Okay. We made it through there. But there's more combat ahead and I only got one shield to weather the storm. I forget what's waiting for me down here. Ah, JD's talking about visiting the cafe where Ryuka-chan works. That's kind of awesome. Some of my viewers meeting up in real life. He might be following me up here now. I'm not sure. I'm prepared in case he does. But I don't know. Oh no! Ambush. Oh no! That was it, man! And that was the end of the level too. Ah! I just put up my shield at the wrong time and he got me. Woof. See what I mean? This mission's a tough one. This is a legit tough mission. Sometimes the shots seem to pass through me. Maybe because I'm like in the middle of another animation. Not sure. Ferris says, by the way, on Game Over Jesse's channel, it says Link's Awakening Part 8 FiveJay stream. Wah, wah. Jesse, he didn't update it. You messed it up, Jesse. That's okay. Nintendo Ferris says, Hero IVs are their stats. Or if their stats are minus or plus or medium, like, for example, I got a Vanguard with Ike with medium IVs, or in simpler terms, medium stats. I've noticed when some characters have like a blue glowing background, does that indicate their IVs at all, or what does that mean? Ha! That dude shot the other dude while I hit him in the head. Ferris says, then it changed to Link to the Past randomizer. Randomizer? I wonder what that is. Oh, I don't think we need... There's a stone here. This is, yeah. This is where we chuck the rock. Blah, blah. I still have no idea how to get through here without getting hurt. See, the bomb drops on your head and the guy shoots you. Like, I can't do both. Raising the shield doesn't protect me from the bomb. And rolling away from the bomb does not protect me from getting shot. So I really don't know how to get through that part unscathed. What? What was that? Ah. I put up the shield in front of me, but it looks like it protected me from behind. So I'll take that. Oh. Fail. Nintendo Forever says, Jay, I'd like to see you stream FE Hero someday. So I got a cable to connect my phone to the computer, or to my capture card. But it seems to capture in, like, really low frame rate. So it really doesn't look good. I don't know what's the deal. It's very strange. Nothing else captures at that low quality, so I don't know what's going on. Jamie Payette, how's it going, dude? He says, oh, Jay, oh my, I can't believe how busy it's been. I moved my mom into her new house yesterday and today. My back is finished. Oof, I know that feel. Welcome, Jamie. How's it going, man? They're all greeting Jamie. Fiery says, I'm going to miss you while you're gone, Jay, but I hope you have a good break. Thanks, Fiery. Appreciate that. JD says, autocorrect almost made me call you James. Oh, that's so proper. So proper. Ryoka-chan says to JD, no, it's in the town where I live, but I won't say where that is. Well, if you didn't tell him that it was where you live, then technically it wouldn't have been much of a concern. Go with the Craig says, this seems like one of those games where you just can't take any hits. Technically, you can take 5 hits. Well, 4 hits. You can take 4 hits, and the 5th hit will take you down. We've been getting better, but we did take some hits. Ryoka-chan says, you're going away, Jay. Where are you going? I'm going to the north shore of Lake Superior. The part of Minnesota that looks like a nose that sticks out that goes along the shore of Lake Superior. There's a bunch of really great places up there. So we're staying up that direction for a week, and it's going to be a great time. We're taking the dog with us, so Layla's going to have a grand old time exploring and hiking with us and stuff. Critikill says, ever play Trove? No, never heard of it. Never heard of it. Fire says, Jay, can you stream Monkey Ball one day? I don't have any Monkey Ball games, but if I get one, for sure. For sure. They always look like fun games. Okay, we're down 1 shield compared to the last run, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah. Okay. Duck. Roll. Shoot! Took him out. Don't jump too early. Shield. Come on. There we go. We're getting this, man. We're getting it down pat. Go with the Craig's dog will use Hyper Beam on Lake Superior. Yeah, she's going to have fun swimming in the lake and stuff. Jamie says Undercooked 2 came out a few days ago. I've been enjoying it. Nice! I don't have anybody to play it with, so I don't think I'm going to be picking it up. I got the first Undertale and didn't have anybody to play it with, and it gets way too hard playing that game on your own, so probably not getting the sequel. Fiery asks if I have Crash or Spyro. I have Spyro 2. I want to get the Crash collection on Switch, but right now I'm cutting down my budget, so I'm not really buying many games right now. Nintendo Forever says, do you have Azura, original Azura? She's a very good character. because she's a singer, which can allow other units to have other turns. Do you have any dancers? I don't think well, I'm not sure, honestly. I'd have to look. And I've got like 250 plus characters, so I don't know, man. Critical says Trove is a free-to-play PvE MMO. I don't usually play those types of games. JE says you'll probably be inside most of the time because the wildfire on the west coast, that smoke is coming over here. On the west coast, you think the smoke is coming all the way over to Lake Superior? I don't think so, man. It'd be too dissipated. Wouldn't really feel it. Or I'd see it here, where I am now. Fire says, can you stream then? Stream Crash or Spyro? Yeah, I'm sure I'll stream one of those someday. Ryuko-chan says... Okay, they're still chatting about where she's working and stuff. Jimmy says, yes, indeed, Undercooked is a mandatory multiplayer. It really seems to be. It really does. This combat always gets my blood pumping. It's not easy. Can't always predict when they're going to shoot. Ferris says, can you stream Ripto 2? Because the Spyro Reignited trilogy coming out soon. It is coming out soon. It's not coming out for Switch, unfortunately, so that's too bad. I wish it was. Oh, no, he hit me. Means the next guy that I face, I gotta make sure he doesn't even hit me once. Because I am out of shield now. No shield. Ryuko-chan says, sounds really nice, Jay. I'd love to go there someday. I'm saving, though, to visit Charlottetown in Canada. Nice. Sounds good. Nintendo Forever says, I just noticed you have a Fjorn in FE Heroes. Oh, can you look through my list of heroes? That's cool. Critical says, the smoke isn't even that bad here on the west coast. Yeah, I was going to say, there's no way, man. Wouldn't come up to the North Shore there and still be a dense cloud. Nintendo Forever says, I'm planning on having an armor emblem team in FE Heroes. Like all heavily armored characters? Is that what you're saying? Duck and roll. Duck and roll. We're safe. Ferris says it's coming out for the Switch next year. The Spyro Reignited trilogy? I don't think we've seen confirmation of that yet. Nintendo Forever says I'm planning on having an... Oh, I already read that one, my bad. Along with PC. Fire says it's exclusive to PS4 and Xbox One for 1 year. Has it been confirmed for Switch? I didn't think that it was. I hadn't seen that. There we go. We got him. I think we might have this done now. Unless there's a droid down here that wants to zap us, which sometimes seems to happen. There he is. You see him? Oh, look at that little buddy there. Ah! Yes. Right at the buzzer, too. That, my friends, is like right at the end of the stream. Let's get that shield recharged. Man, this is a cool game. This is the modern soundtrack, by the way, if you didn't hear me say that earlier. So this is all the new sound effects and music and stuff, which this also came with a soundtrack of all the new music, and it sounds awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so I'm going to end the stream here, but I'm going to be reading the chats to finish everything out here. Let's see. J.E. says, well, my dad is afraid of that smoke, but then again, we don't live near the North Shore of Lake Superior. Well, being afraid of the smoke and expecting it to show up in dense clouds, you know, like a dozen states away is kind of unrealistic, you know. Nintendo Forever says, yes, all armored units, and it's very good type of team to have. Yeah, they are very strong. They are very strong. That is true. Fiery says, I saw it on a news website. You saw what? That the smoke cloud is dense in the North Shore? Go with the Craig says, wow, that little guy was the boss, lol. No, that whole level was a mission. So we just had to get through a mission. Those little droids, though, when they hide, I had no shields left. So if he hit me one time, That would have made me fail again. Nintendo Forever says you can also make flyer emblem teams or horse emblem teams. Sure, sure. I feel like the flyers are so horribly weak against archers that, like, they're completely useless. Like, there's a single archer on that team, they're all toast. All the flyers are just toast. It's crazy. Ryuko-chan says, I lived in Canada, Vancouver, for 2 years as a personal care worker. It was great and I loved it. I felt sorry for my family, though. I think they were expecting Mary Poppins, but they got me instead. That's funny. Oh, because, like, maybe you have a British accent when you're talking to them over the phone, but then you arrive and you're half Japanese, and they're like, "What? I feel betrayed." That's funny. Fiery says, well, a gaming news website. But not a great place for, I think, weather news. JD says, I know it was unofficially announced. Well, is that official? Chelsea says it's been smoky here in northern British Columbia, Canada for the last 3 days, even though the fires are more than 200 kilometers away. I have no idea what distance that is. We have over 400 plus fires here in BC, Canada. It doesn't sound good. And Chelsea, you're still here. Glad you're still here. Mason says, Jay, you see The Legend of Zelda Symphony of the Goddess. I have not seen it, but I'm sure it's awesome. Ferris says, Jay, do you have a PS4, Xbox One? Yes, I have both. JD says, I know the stream is ending, so bye. See ya, man. See ya. Squad fam out. All right, everyone's just saying see ya here. Halloween Head is still hanging out with us, too. Thanks for hanging out, Halloween Head. I think you were here a lot more than I thought than you were. Wow, can't say anything. I think you were here a lot more than I thought you were. So, thanks, man. All right, guys. I'll see you next Saturday. I'm going to be gone Sunday to Friday, so I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you next weekend. As for me, I'm going to sleep in for the first time in a long time, and it's going to be so glorious. I'm going to have a whole week of sleeping in. Oh, and other fun stuff and too, and whatever, but sleeping in, though, that's where it's at. Thanks for coming, guys, and I'll see you next Saturday.